What's up, everyone? We are back in the office today going over some controversial things happening right now in the new Supercharger wars for the S650 Mustang. Let's get into it, talk about what the hell is going on. Why did VMP drop their video a day before Roush dropped their Magnuson blower? And let's just talk about what is confusing and what is really going on here. Alright guys, so for those that might not be in the loop, you might not even be a Mustang guy, and that's fine, but this type of controversy slash maybe drama, I guess you could call it that, is still going to interest you. Now, VMP has now partnered with Whipple. They're using Whipple's Gen 6 bigger blower. It's got better cooling. It's more horsepower capable, higher horsepower capable, the whole 9 yards. And obviously, Whipple has tuning with Ford to do these kits on the S650 Mustangs. Now, VMP used to sell the Magnuson Odin kit. And that Odin kit was apparently really good. I mean, Magnuson makes a pretty good supercharger. They're cool. They have more torque than the Whipple because of the TVS rotor design. It was regarded as a pretty solid supercharger. But because Roush has took so long to finally release their Magnuson supercharger, which obviously Magnuson partnered with Roush and not VMP anymore, because VMP, again, it took too long for Roush or Magnuson to get something going. They partnered with Whipple, and now they're putting the VMP logos on the Whipple Supercharger. And that's all fine and dandy, but what's weird is in this video, they do a dyno comparison, and I want to show you guys what's going on here. And we'll talk about it after this. So let's go ahead and turn the sound on. And here is the Odin on the S650 Mustang. Look at that smoke right there. That smoke. That is detonation. They slapped on the VMP Odin kit on the S650 Mustang using the Whipple tune, which just common sense is telling me that that is not a good idea, because the Whipple tune is obviously calibrated for the efficiency of the Whipple, which is more efficient than the old Odin supercharger. But that's neither here nor there. Just at face value, there's a ton of detonation because you can see all the smoke. Watch. Not good. So already down on power, as is. But again, it's a Whipple calibration. Now, obviously, once they put the Whipple on, let's check this out. No smoke. No smoke, right? And probably some octane booster. Let's be honest. There's probably some octane booster in there. We're gonna assume that it's apples to apples as far as there's no headers. They did take some parts off to put them on to make the Whipple look better, but the numbers do speak for themselves. They're showing the boost here. The boost is relatively the same. Let's look at the dyno chart here. I am in the way. Let me get rid of myself here. So you're looking at 667 with the VMP Odin on Whipple's tune, and 725 with Whipple, with the Whipple and the Whipple's tune. Maybe some octane booster, around the same boost, right? So why is there controversy with this? Why is there drama? What's going on here? Well, the problem is basically VMP is shitting on their own supercharger that they sold on the Gen 3 Mustangs. They're now saying that the Whipple is a better buy and a better product that they're now backing than their own supercharger. Let that sink in for a second. They're saying that their old supercharger is ass and that the new Whipple is way better, which they sold a ton of Odin kits on their previous generation Mustangs, the Gen 3s. And we both know, or we all know, I should say, me and you, we both know, right, that the Gen 4 is only a small upgrade over the Gen 3. So with that being said, the Odin shouldn't be ass. It should still be good on a Gen 4 Mustang. Now, whether you like him or whether you hate him, Alejandro Flores, tuner for Lund, if you didn't know, he had a live stream last night, and he was talking about this, and it perked some things to me. I'm like, wait a minute. So let's go ahead and play this and talk about it. I'll get out of the way here. Let's just go ahead and play this. Listen to this.
Let's get back in the way back, time ago machine of 10 months ago. VMP Odin Level 2 Supercharger on a 2018 Mustang A10 made on less boost. Look at the graph in blue. On less boost than they tested the 24 on. This is the 24. Look at the graph in blue. 667, 548. On a Gen 3 Mustang, 697, 535. So 697 horsepower at the rear wheel, 535 at 1 pound less of boost because
it's about a half a pound. It's about a half a pound.
Half a pound of boost less. It made damn near 30 more rear wheel horsepower. Less torque though.
That's okay.
Damn near.
Yeah, 30 more.
30 more rear wheel horsepower?
Yep.
On an Loki. I'm sorry, whatever the blue one is, which is the low
Odin.
Then they pulleyed it down on pump gas, supposedly, and it made 727.
Yep.
567. So I said, well, I'm confused. So is the Gen 3 Mustang better than the 24 Mustang?
No.
Because according to this graph, on less boost, the Odin made 697 compared to the 24 Mustang of 667. So you see, guys, you got to understand, the information that's starting to get put out there is going to start confusing everybody.
Yep. Absolutely. It's getting a little ridiculous. They basically, there is no way in hell that VMP's Odin kit is worse on a 2024 and better on a 2023. Now, I will say, and this is where the Whipple tuning thing kind of comes into, is that tuning is available for the Gen 3 Mustangs. So they were able to optimize that blower on the Gen 3 cars. And you saw the results. They were way better than Whipple's tune with the blower on the Gen 4 Mustang, the Gen 4 Coyote. So that, and it's so wild because look how good the Odin does on the 2023 Mustangs, and now look how bad they're showing it on the 2024. Not that they're selling them anymore, but they're basically telling you that their Odin kits are ass compared to Whipple, because Whipple will be making these Gen 6 Whipples Superchargers available for the Gen 3 Mustangs. I guarantee it, because it is a engineering overhaul. It is a cooler, better blower than the Gen 5. So basically what they're saying is don't get an Odin, get a Whipple, but we made the Odin, you bought the Odin, we said the Odin was awesome, and now we're saying it's ass. So, is that a hit piece on Roush? Because the Roush blower is basically a dual inlet Odin. So they're not only are they saying their old product is ass, they're saying Roush's product is going to be ass. That's the weird thing about it, and I have no idea why VMP decided to do this, because they just kind of called their own product crap, and it just does not make sense to me from a public relations standpoint to do that, and from just a regular, just a business aspect to do that. It's absolutely insane to me, because there's the 2024 Mustang is fine, the engine is fine. It's not that they're bad. It's not that they're bad at all. But it does leave a lot of questions on why was this even done?
How can you go out there and say that your Odin that made 697 on lower boost now somehow on a better, newer, supposedly not a dud car makes 30 less horsepower?
Right.
It's a hit piece on Roush.
Yeah.
And it's a bad hit piece at that.
Yep.
Because you basically proved yourself wrong based on your videos that you have out there. I went, wait.
So another thing to mention too, and I should have prefaced this in the beginning of the video, but I'm not for Magnuson, I'm not for VMP, I'm not for Whipple. I got a little bit of bias towards Procharger. I love Procharger. Easy, simple setup. They're reliable. Love them, right? Procharger, but still not Procharger guy there. Like, I'm not backing anyone here. I'm just using what information is given and what it looks like to just outside looking in.
So, okay, is Alex right that it was a dud?
It's not a dud.
Because that would put so many blue check marks next to my name and the shit I've been.
No, it's not a dud, but it's absolutely crazy.
By Roush's? Or is it the Gen 3 Mustang is a better car than the Gen 4 S650 24 and up Mustang?
Now, to go off of that, and before I end this video, and he didn't talk about this, and I'm surprised he didn't bring it up, but I've actually already brought it up in this video, that you could tune the Odin kit, and you could tune the car, the Gen 3 car, to its maximum potential. Obviously, the off-the-shelf can tunes that Whipple, that Roush is going to give, Procharger might potentially give if Ford gives them access to the 2024 Mustangs. Those are safe tunes. They're not race tunes. Not at all. You could push those safe tunes to the limit. A lot of people are with the new Whipple, but they're safe tunes. The 2023 Mustang and under is 2018 to 2023 can be tuned to their optimum potential, their maximum potential. So, with that in mind, that's why I don't think the 2024 is not a dud. It's just tuning is not unlocked for them to maximize their potential by some of the best tuners like Lund and Rob Shoemaker. So that is what I want you guys to take away from this video, that VMP just shit on their own product and basically said it can't make the same power as a Gen 6 Whipple, which we now know is extremely false. We also now know VMP does not back their old products whatsoever anymore, and that they're 100% riding Whipple throughout the end of time, I guess. But I just, absolutely insane. Let me know what you guys think about this crazy controversy drama that VMP didn't have to put out. And I think if you want something different that's not a Whipple, the Roush Supercharger is the way to go. So I'll leave you guys with a couple of videos of the Roush blower on Instagram. Pretty cool videos. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Huh?